If you want a sleek and incredibly affordable way to make your Ram 1500 stand out on the street, this Rough Country 60-inch premium quad row multifunction LED tailgate light strip will be a great way to do it. I do want to mention that this is going to be a universal light strip, so some adaptation may be required for your build, so just keep that in mind. Now, nonetheless, this will be a great addition to your truck if you want some sleek and noticeable mods to keep other drivers on the road more aware of your truck for safety, and of course add stylish lighting to the back of your truck to complement the rest of your build at a very affordable price point. Now, this will feature a pretty simple setup just looking at it on the table, but this strip here is going to hold a lot of function. Now, this will feature 156 diodes per row, 624 total, offering a considerable amount of light output for a light strip. Now, those 624 LEDs will consist of white and red lighting that will illuminate with different taillight functions, including bright red for the brake lights to make other drivers more noticeable that you're stopping, dim red for the running lights, so you always have that there for some added style, white for your reverse lights, which is going to help you out whether you have tinted windows or live in a more rural area and you need that extra light output behind you. This is going to be a very easy way to achieve that, and these will even tie into your turn signals and feature half panel blinking. Not only is that going to be stylish, but it's also going to keep you safer when driving on the street. This will be pretty tough with a flexible plastic housing and an IP68 water and dust proof rating, which will be above the average and leave you content that this is going to maintain its integrity over time for wherever you're taking your truck. Now, the back of this strip, as you can see here, is going to attach with 3M auto grade adhesive to ensure that it's going to stay in place while also being a non-permanent modification. Now, these LEDs will also boast a long lifespan because of their efficiency. That's just the nature of an LED, so you won't have to worry about them going out over time. This will also, as you can see, come with a 4-pin flat connector. This is to plug into a trailer hitch wiring harness for a very easy install, but it will require a little bit of wiring here for the reverse light, but it's very simple and we'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Now, like I said before, this is going to be very affordable for an auxiliary light at roughly $80, especially one that mounts in that taillight recess. Now, compared to other options, I really like what this brings to the table in the durability, the multiple functions that it has tied into a universal harness for a more straightforward install, and the fact that this is going to have an insane amount of LEDs for optimal performance while still being, again, affordable. Now, I think if you want a lot of function and style out of the rear end and you prefer a strip light as far as like a third brake light is concerned, but you don't necessarily need every single bell and whistle some of the premium options have, then this one is going to do just fine and save you a lot of cash while giving you a lot of quality. Now, install again will be more universal, so I am going to give this a lighter 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about an hour to get the job done. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their truck and is going to walk you through a step-by-step breakdown on how to get this onto yours at home. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
We'll need some type of cleaning agent to clean the area of application, and then you will need some type of rubbing alcohol to make sure the surface is clean. Next, you will need a tape measure to measure out the middle of the tailgate and any kind of tape to mark it. With your cleaning agent, clean the area of application thoroughly. Next, use rubbing alcohol to clean the surface. Next, measure your tailgate with the tape measure. 63 inches. Next, because your tailgate light is 60 inches and the tailgate is 63 inches, mark 1.5 inches from the outside. Make sure your wire side is on the driver's side. And then peel the adhesive back to prepare to stick on the tailgate. Make sure it lines up with the piece of tape. Continue to peel back the adhesive and stick. Making sure the light is tight. Press on the light bar again to make sure the adhesive is fully set. Remove your pieces of tape. Now, you will try to thread your piece of wire down. Next, make sure your wire is away from the exhaust system because it gets hot. Thread it to the trailer plug and pull it through. Plug it in. Pull the extra wire. And close this.
So that is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this Rough Country 60-inch premium quad row multifunction LED tailgate light strip fitting all year and model Ram 1500s. And remember, for all things Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.